What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode out here on the practice hole, getting some of that off-season training in. Guys, it is daylight savings time now, which means more sunlight. Spring is coming, which means the golf season is just around the corner. So with that, I'm here to happily announce that the chipping yips are gone. Here's how we tackled them, and here's how I think this can really help you. So I basically spent the last 2 weeks here. This is my home, this practice hole. This is where I live now, okay? This is where I've lived. But we have gone through a ton of ups and downs this week, and we have solved our biggest issue, which was our wedges. Now, if you saw my video Friday, the key to success I figured out was getting a bit of draw feel into the wedges. So I'm gonna show you today what I'm doing and how it's working to make my wedges pure every single time. So guys, we keep this very, very simple. So first is, it's a draw feel. I'm trying to basically come from the inside out. That's the only way I'm able to get clean contact every time, and it allows me to kind of shallow it out. I find when I'm trying to, if I cut across it, I'm trying to come in steep and kind of, create spin that way, I exposed too much leading edge, and that was leading to a lot of my misses, or I was just completely coming right under it and chunking it entirely. So this setup, I have two shots I can hit. I can either bring it in high or I can bring it in low. For the low shot, I'm actually gonna close the club face and square it right to the target. So, wherever I wanna go, I'm actually pointing the club face right at it. I have this foot forward, this foot a little back, and I'm gonna come basically around like this and flick the wrist. So it's just like a that motion. Okay, just super simple like that. Leads to clean contact every single time. And when I bring it in nice and low to the pin, it's just easy breezy. Now, if I wanna bring it in even lower, what I'm doing now is I just have the same setup, foot forward, but now I put it off the back, and I use this as like an even lower trajectory coming in, and it just, boom, nice and crispy. And that runs out a little more, so if I wanna go to a back pin and flight it low, that's my setup now. Now, if I wanna bring it in high, it's that same draw feel, okay? But I'm opening the face, again, still closed stance, open face to the target, okay? And all I'm doing is I'm coming in across, and I really like throw the hands here to get under it, to pop it up. And that's been a big breakthrough for me throughout this whole process, is just getting my hands more involved in chipping. With my irons, I actually try and take my hands out of it, same with my driver. But for some reason with my wedges, in order to get this to work the way I need it to work, I have to have my hands involved. I can't just be static through the ball. I need it to be a little more fluid. So what I do here is same setup, this foot forward, body close to the target, right here, and I'm just gonna come through, and basically I'm coming through and I flip here, and just right there. And as you can see, it's like clean contact with the ground every time. There's not, it's super clean. It shallows it out right away, which is nice. And what I also like too, if I wanna get it to spin a little more, or if I want a little more action on it, well, then I can just kind of hit a little more down on it and take a divot if I need. But this setup right here just allows me to kind of go to short, or I can even fly it deep to back pins, which I really like. But it just comes out nice and clean, lands softly, super easy. Now, another thing I forgot to mention while doing this is a big focus for me through all of those motions is keeping my lower body super quiet. A big issue I had with my chipping was I was putting too much lower body sway into it, and that was causing inconsistent contact. So I actually keep my lower body as static as possible, and then put everything into my hands and my arms. And that is what's allowed me to have the most control. To the point where now, guys, I'm so confident in my wedges over the past couple days. Like, I did this drill today where I had to get all 5 balls in a 1 foot radius around a pin. So, just short chips that way. And then I take it to the practice hole here, and I just keep trying to hit balls to this back pin. I'm able to get it really tight, and even got one in here, which was pretty cool. So just this simple concept finally clicked, which is phenomenal because I really needed it. If you're looking for another resource to kind of dive into this, check out James O on Instagram. I've put his Instagram below. He is a former tour player who is now a coach. His content's really great, and he pretty much has this same method here. So I highly recommend watching his stuff. I have been watching his stuff nonstop for the past week since I discovered all of his content. It's really good. He even has some great stuff for bunker play that echoes the same philosophy. I really like his approach, and by incorporating those concepts with what I'm doing with my coach Max, it's really solidified this part of my game. Finally getting some of that confidence back that just absolutely disappeared, which has been really nice. Hopefully this helps you guys. This has been a huge help for me. This is my chipping technique, and now I'm just gonna woodshed this nonstop and try and get as dialed in as possible. But we're back, baby. The yips are gone. Golf season is just around the corner, so thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.